So I'm sitting at the gas station, fueling up my car as one does at the gas station if they're not there to get snacks. And I go to start my car and it won't start. That's suspicious. So I pop open the hood and I'm standing there looking inside. Now I'm just gonna use my best common sense that it probably is the battery. My battery's probably dead. I'll contact AAA, say that I need a jump. But what is freaking bonkers to me is all of these men have come pulling up next to me, come and gone, and not one time, as I'm standing there looking like I don't know what I'm doing, as I'm looking at the engine of my car because I don't know what I'm doing. Is that the engine? Is that the freaking battery? Is that the alternator, the radiator? I don't know. Not one time has someone said, "Oh, hey ma'am, do you need some help?" Now, maybe I feel that way because I'm privileged, but I think it's rude.
Nobody cares what you think.
Alright, so what exactly were you expecting here? I mean, you said it yourself. Dudes go to gas stations to gas up or to buy overpriced snacks. They aren't there to hit on chicks who are pretending to know what they're doing underneath their car hoods. On top of that, you're also doing nothing to show that you actually need some help here. Now, I get it. You were held back in the first grade for 3 years in a row, and that's kind of a point of contention for you. But even then, you should know that men aren't mind readers. Men are only going to help you if you ask them. They're not going to offer to help you, especially when we live in a world where a dude offering to help a woman with her car has just as much of a chance of him getting a face full of pepper spray, a scornful remark, being put on blast over social media, or you lecturing him about how you're happily married with a boyfriend or whatever. And even if none of that was true, we men operate under a very simple rule in life. Your problems are none of our business. We gave up on being the whole gentleman thing when modern women proved themselves to be nothing but a bunch of ungrateful harlots. So sorry, sister, it's your car, it's your problem. So either learn some auto mechanics or use your big girl words to talk to men. Either way, figure it out yourself.
There's the door, why don't you check it out?
So I'm 29 and single, and I have been obsessed with the idea of like being in love, falling in love for as long as I can remember. What's funny is that's like the one area of my life that I cannot seem to figure out. Everything else is perfect. And I've been posting a lot about this on TikTok because one, my therapist is in South Africa for 2 weeks. So I'm no one to talk to besides you guys and my friends. Two, I think it's important to be vulnerable and talk about these things online because it's not something that I see a lot. What's funny to me is a lot of the comments on my posts are saying like, I don't love myself, or I need to like figure myself out before someone else can. But what they fail to realize, or maybe I failed to mention, is like, I've been doing that my entire 20s, right?
I don't think any of that's true.
Well, hold the phone there, Chatty Cathy. Are you seriously saying that women on TikTok aren't droning on and on about how lonely and miserable they are? Woman, that's like 5% of all TikTok videos. And you and your kind have screwed up your lives so badly that you're funding therapist vacations to South Africa on a regular basis. And all of you share the same advice and make absurd claims that you got yourself figured out and you're finally ready for that relationship. But woman, I gotta ask you, what was stopping you before? What was that one thing that prevented you from actually getting a dude back in your early 20s? You say that you've dreamt of this stuff for as long as you can remember, and yet you're 29, you're single, and using TikTok as a freaking therapy app. You don't have a freaking clue when it comes to anything. I mean, if you did, you'd probably be unhappily divorced with 2 kids by now, and it's not rocket surgery, sweetheart. You only have so many years of value to find a mate and settle down if that's what you truly want. And you took that, you squandered it, and now you're trying to absolve yourself of all accountability. Well, that's not gonna work, sister. You chose this life, and now you get to live with it. And it could have been easily avoided if you weren't so stupid with your time.
I'm just like ready to be able to give love to someone else and receive love. And what's funny is I am about to be in People magazine for not the first time, but the second time in my entire life. And I was joking with my friends, like, how is it easier for me to get in People magazine than to get a boyfriend? Like sometimes I do realize that maybe my 20s aren't for finding love. Maybe they're for continuing to excel in my career or succeed in other aspects of my life. And I don't know why I'm sharing this. I just kind of get on here and share whatever's going through my head. But hopefully this helps anyone that's feeling a little stuck in being single because, yeah, if you couldn't tell by my content, I have been all weekend. So.
Cool.
Wait a second. You're being featured in People magazine, the patron magazine of laundromats and dental offices in the continental US? Oh, golly gee willikers, woman. Had I known that, it still would have changed nothing. I mean, woman, come on. If your crowning achievement of your 20s is being featured in a magazine that nobody reads, then that's your problem. And I don't see how you can be ready to give and receive love now when you focused all of your youth into getting into People freaking magazine. Your 20s are not for building up your career and finding yourself or whatever new wave spiritual crap that you and your kind love to say when you're avoiding accountability. Your early 20s are meant to find a mate and settle down as per the basic laws of biology. And as you get older, the odds of you finding a dude become less and less. And that's because as time goes on, you have less to offer a man. This ain't revolutionary news we're talking about here. It's been that way since the dawn of time. And the reason you're putting this out here is because your family is tired of hearing you complain, your married friends are busy raising their kids, and your therapist is in South Africa living it up at a first-class resort on your dime. Face it, sister, you done screwed up and there ain't no going back. But you got to be on People magazine though, so I hope that was worth it.
Woo! Hey! Hey!
I got asked to go on a date the other day, but he wanted to get coffee and then go on a walk. Mind you, the only pictures I have of me outside on my Instagram are me at a beach outside the country. All the other pictures of me are in heels, dressed up, makeup done, hair done. What about me tells you I would want to go get coffee and go on a walk? Stop asking me stupid questions. And he was like, I only want a girl who appreciates walks or like simple things. Then go get a dog, bitch. I'm a bitch, but I'm not a dog. Stop wasting my fucking time asking me stupid fucking shit.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Hey, you know what, sister? I totally agree with you. You are most certainly not a dog. Dogs are friendly, loyal, warm, fun to be around, and if you got a pooch like Gunnery Sergeant Thunderbolt K9 Space Marine, then they're gonna be lifesavers to boot. They're great companions for walks, and even though they really shouldn't be drinking coffee, they'll still chill with you while you enjoy yours. And you, well, yeah, you're none of those things. I can't even compare you to a common house cat. I mean, sure, you do have some of their qualities, like your selfishness and your ability to suck the soul out of an innocent person's body to subsist your life force long enough for the mothership to arrive and completely enslave humanity with an army of hyper-intelligent cat aliens, but that's a different story. No, you're more like a mosquito. You're annoying, you're blood-sucking, and you make people itchy, and you're just all around unpleasant. And luckily enough, though, you're also fairly easy to shoo away, so you're more of an annoyance more than anything else. So I'm just gonna let the possums have their way with you. It's just gonna be a lot easier for me, and let's face it, that is a fate that's far better than you deserve, sister.
That's funny because it's so true.
All right, he's gonna be here in like 5 minutes or like 7 minutes, probably 5. And I don't know, do I go in the bar first and wait for him? Do I wait in my car until he gets here and then follow him in? Like, that's kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know how to do this. I guess I'll just go in, right? Ah, this is so awkward. I don't like it. Feels so serious. Okay, anyways, we're good. We're ready. I have anxiety, but we're ready. Also, if you can't tell, I chose the romper. And I'm literally looking around because I'm scared what if he parks right next to me. Yeah, I'm wearing the romper. Maybe I can get out and show y'all. What if he sees me? Or I'm gonna be quick.
No, that's not necessary.
Woman, seriously, it doesn't matter what you're wearing or where you wait. You have a kid seat in the back of your car. That means you're a single mother. He's gonna take one look at you and try to figure out how many baby puke stories he's willing to put up with before he decides porking you isn't worth the hassle. You're pretty much making a big deal over this, even though it really doesn't matter. I mean, do you honestly think you're gonna find some random simp dude who's willing to be totally cool with the fact that you're a single mom? I mean, first off, you're never gonna be able to fully respect him. Second off, you're going to force him to take on a massive financial liability if things do get serious. Finally, I mean, come on, look at you. You're more concerned with showing off your outfit on the internet instead of just being a pleasant person. That right there is reason enough to not want to date you. I mean, it's a freaking date. People have been doing that for a while now, but it seems like every single time a modern woman has a date, it's somehow the most important thing to ever happen in the history of humans. But that's just because you're pathetically single and you have at least one kid in tow that we know of. And it doesn't matter what you're wearing or how much your chesticles are sticking out, sister. You will always be pathetically single.
Wait, where's my tag? Okay, this is what I'm wearing. I hope that car over there was not him, because that's embarrassing. It's 101 degrees, a little windy, but we're ready. I think. This feels stressful. Also, I'm gonna post this now so that you guys can like watch this while I'm on my date. Like, I'm gonna be on my date while you guys are seeing this, and then you guys can leave funny comments or whatever on this video for me to read, because what if it goes terribly wrong? Write something funny just in case it's not a fun date or it's awkward for me. I don't know. Maybe it's great. Maybe it's gonna be great. We're gonna have a great time. Yeah. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
Alright, well, if dating is stressing you out this much, then why friggin' bother? I mean, we all know why. You're lonely and obviously regretting divorcing your ex-husband, and you're hoping you can get some random dude to pay attention to you. That's why you're dressed far too inappropriately for an early evening date. I mean, woman, come on, you're dressed like a single mother in her 30s who's desperate for the attention of a man. But that's only because you are a desperately single mother in her 30s looking for the attention of a man. It's as plain as day to all of us. And even in your desperate attempt to try to find a guy, you're still assuming the date is going to fail because you're asking your followers to leave silly little comments to make you feel better after failing yet again on another date. Well, I had to break it to you, sister, I really don't have anything funny to say on the matter, but never let it be said that I never tried to at least add a little bit of levity into your life. So after the date fails and the guy ultimately ghosts you, if you need a little pick-me-up, just look in the mirror and you're gonna see the funniest joke of the cosmos. You might not be laughing, but trust me, sister, the rest of the planet, we're laughing our freaking asses off over here. Just want to take a moment to say thank you to the fine members of the Bounty Board over on Patreon. It doesn't matter the occasion, but you'll never have to worry about how they dress for whatever occasion because it will always be to the nines with these folks. All hail! And if you're interested in supporting the channel, check out the Bounty Board over on Patreon, where for $5 a month, you get access to almost 100 videos that you're not going to find on YouTube. The link's in the pinned comment down below if you want to check it out. And that's going to do it for today's video, gentlemen and gents. And as always, if you find that my particular brand of comedy is bringing you to the brink of laughter, then why don't you scroll on down and click that like and subscribe button. Ring the notification bell, leave a couple of comments, and be sure to share this video so we can give the good old-fashioned middle finger to the YouTube algorithm. Thank you once again for checking out the new video, gentlemen and gents, and until next time, peace out, homies.